Hello and welcome back to Railway Empire Japan. We're at Akita and we've got a lot to do, haven't we? Up north. I made another mistake. If you watched until the end of the previous episode, I deleted this, built something else, then deleted that, rebuilt this, and while I was planning today's episode on what on earth we're going to do to get up here and get this growing fast and start making as much sake as possible, there's not enough room for 2 train stations, which is going to make it difficult in the long run. Yeah, so guess what we're going to be starting with? Bulldozer! We're going to have to delete this and rebuild it once we've got our first train station in. Because it built it like this. It's absolutely massive. Is that all of it? Yeah, I think so. So we need to demolish that. Then we're going to put in our train station. And then I'll talk about what the plan is today. Quirks of the game cannot be helped, can it? I thought it would have left us enough room, but unfortunately it did not. Large train station. I think it's because Akita in its early phases is very, very small, so you don't have a lot of room. So we're going to get a lovely train station right on the coast there. That should, in turn, give us enough room, where are we? Industries, to put in our brewery again. Right on the outskirts here, and then leave us enough room to stick a second train station. That's the plan anyway. Large train station, signal control, plenty of room. Look at that. We can't put it in yet. If we try, it'll moan at us. There we go. Okay, so we need to get hooked up here as a priority, as opposed to hooking everything else up with it. We've got a few cities on the way, or towns as they are at the moment. Our money is tight. We could take out another bond. That is a possibility. If we could avoid it, it would be nice and a little bit of a challenge. If it becomes too much of an issue though, I will just go ahead and take out a second bond again. No doubt we'll pay it off once we've got everything running up north. Our money earner is going to be all this southern section we've already built. And it's definitely making us money at a decent rate. Now, in order to do this then, and have it working immediately, I feel like if we set us up a whole bunch of maintenance yards that are not only replacements for non-stop trains, bypassing the other coastal cities, we can have it as a junction as well. So in places like here, one maintenance yard there. Having them set out at roughly the same distance as cities should help us with any non-stop tasks we might have. I don't know if we will. There's only one way to find out. Where else do we need one? I think halfway between these two would be nice. Somewhere like that. And then we've got Sakata and Akita. Do you know what? We'll have one here because we might be able to branch as well. We could even have double stations if necessary, but for now, money's very tight. That's it. We've blown the lot. But we will be figuring out how much it's going to cost. For instance, this is 48k. That's a bargain, really, isn't it? We're going to have this as a double line all the way down and separate freight and passenger services. We will be having some warehouses out here. But if I'm playing the wait until we've got funds game, we won't be able to do that straight away. We are going to have to build a few train stations in the intermediate cities. Not yet, we're not, because they're 2,550. There we go. Large train station. We'll have this. Oh, do we have enough room for that? Oh, come on. Oh, yes, and we've got to put sake back in. Oh, no, we did. We did do that. Grand, you're on top of it. Are you okay? Do we have enough room here? I think we do, don't we? If we scoot round like that. Oh, you can't yet because we haven't connected this. There is a way around this since you get a full refund. What we can do is run this all the way up along this. Oh, no, can't reach it there. Along the side. Hopefully we can squeeze round. Can we squeeze round? There we go. And connect up here. It's going to cost us a small fortune. Oh, really? Come on. There. We'll buy that. ignore whatever it says there. And we'll wait till we've got enough money for the train station. We'll put it in. And then we'll delete that line and connect it back up to Akita. There we go. It really is going up fast, isn't it? Goodness me. Right, so if we can get this in here as close as possible. Well, we don't want to be too close to this in case we want a shortcut tunnel. Yeah, think about the future. Plan ahead, sort of. Oh, you still can't do it, can you? No, you've got to connect the rest up. That's fine. Let's connect this up. Make that a little cheaper so we can get things done. This connection can be a full connection, can't it? Yeah. So whatever we want here permanently, that should do. I wouldn't mind actually putting these in the middle at this one as well, because we could have another line from this city, Niigata, coming in, joining in and filtering down to a single lane up there. Yeah, there we go. So that is how that one's going to be. And then we'll send this one up here. We've got no bridges up that end. There we go. Take that off. We're almost connected, aren't we? We can join up here as well. We'll do the same for these two maintenance yards. How much is it going to cost us? I mean, we could double up on maintenance yards. That is a thing we can do. But I don't believe we'll need it. All of our traffic should be nicely spread out. There we go, 78,000 for that. Obviously we don't need to double track it, but since we're going to be connecting it all regardless, we may as well get it done and out the way. There we go. Yeah, this is not too bad, is it? Finance wise. So we're going to branch out from Nagano. That'll do. One going that way. Yes, and then this one going into the maintenance yard over here. Do we need an outside one here? And where on earth is that going to go? Shortcut through the mountain? It might not be a bad idea once we can afford it later on. So, yes, for now we'll just go in here. How much is that going to cost us? Only 64,000. A bargain. Before I pay for that, though, should we make sure it's the right connection? It is. Lovely. Sometimes I do it right first time. Another 64,000. And get you in. Now we should be able to wait until we've got enough money for our city station up here, our large station, the one that's going to be there, which is 255,000. Then we can delete this and set it up as we're going to have it for the rest of the playthrough. Here's looking like a good place for a maintenance yard, isn't it? Yeah, we've got everything set up there. They have built things down here, which is interesting. They must have been there beforehand, before we even got up here. In fact, they would have been there from the beginning of the map. I never even checked up north. What do we need? Not a terminal. We need one of these. Do we get a little more room doing it this way round and staggering them? I've never thought about that. Maybe. Does it take into consideration the station buildings? There we go. We can put you in there. Now that we've got it in there, we can delete this connection. We obviously can't put anything else in because we've severed the connection to these two and we need to hook those back up. This one on the outside is going to run all the way down and then into there. Yes. Not that one though, we need it on the outside. There we go. We've got a bridge here, so we're going to have to be careful. You can only have bridges as 2 tracks maximum. Unless that's changed. I'd like to probably check before I confirm that. I don't think you can make 4-track bridges. No, you can't. There we go. Right, now we're connected. We've got to connect this up as well. And we've got the funds. I don't know how much it's going to cost, so I don't know what I'm waiting on. We'll send this out. Try and avoid some of these contours a little bit. Oh, really? It's never fun when that happens, is it? we're right on a contour there, aren't we? Could I rejig that so we're not on the contour? Maybe we could move it a little closer to the coast, couldn't we? Yeah. Let's see if we can miss that contour. I don't like these strange divots in tracks. The reason being, the trains do seem to be affected by them. And they'll have bizarre changes in speed. Which is understandable. There's not really a way around it as far as I can tell. Oh dear, that's not what you want to do. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. And we'll just send it round. There we go. Look at that. Worth it, guys. Now, can we get the same nice flattish section? Yeah, it's a little bit of a grade, but we've got to get over the river anyhow. Now we can start to signal up and be prepared to get all sorts of goodies into Akita there. Oh, yep. You need to double track this, though. We're not doing any single tracks this late in the game, are we? Fortunately, signals are free. That is one thing I do like about this. And then once we've... Ooh, could we do with another maintenance? Oh, no. We got it there. We do not need another maintenance yard. Make sure signals are facing the correct way for my layouts. It doesn't matter which way you put them around. I do like them on the outside, though. They look better. There we go. Lots of signalling. We've got quite the northern main line now, haven't we? Now, we're going to have to save up some funds and get us lots of supply towers in here. That almost looks like it could be a maintenance yard. What do we have heading down this way and this way? Do you know? Yes. We can use it as a managed junction from both of these directions to head down here. Yeah, we do have Fukushima. There we go. That's my attempt. Right, we've got enough now. So we'll delete this back again. We'll try and avoid any contours. Or straddling the contour at the very least. Maintenance, yeah. Oh, look at that little hill we've got there. Where do we want this? Sort of level here? Yeah, as long as the station building's on the contours, not the track itself. I think that's how it works. Yeah, and then... Ooh. Niigata. Should we do it something like this, perhaps? Maybe? It is tempting. We can branch in then, either side, can't we? We can't go direct over here, although we could make some sort of bypass going over the top. You know what? We'll go in the middle. I like it. Right, this, however, can be on the outside. And do we have a nice grade? We do. Can we keep it at 0? Not really. So, either or there. We'll stick that in there. We had more than enough money. We'll need to re-signal this, though. There we go. All signaled back up. I think we're good, guys. We have a giant... close that so that we make some money. We have a giant northern connection, main line, heading all the way to Akita up there. Yes, I like it so far. Nice little triangle we can do here that's managed by the maintenance stations. We own that. We own that. And we don't own anything down here yet, I don't think. We don't own this area, do we? No. Miyagi. Oh, go on. Mr. Miyagi? I'm pretty sure that's not how that's pronounced. Iwati? Oh, I don't even know how to start with an A and an O together. Aomori? Maybe. So this is an area, and part of our task, Akita, is an actual area. Let's just check up on them. We've got until 1881 to produce 100 loads of booze. 1882 is for the miniatures. That doesn't give us much time because miniatures are quite a way down the list, aren't they? Do we even have miniatures as an option yet? I have not checked. And what do they even... Oh my days. Are they pretty much the last thing in the list? They are the last thing in the list. Guys, how on earth are we gonna get all the way down there? We don't have any cities that can manage that, although we're up to paint. I can see at the top there. But we can do paint. It does mean we've got to concentrate a lot on getting this growing then. Yeah, what was this size? 1883. 260 inhabitants overall, not just in this city. What cities are in here that we've got to concentrate on? Yokoti? That's what I'm going with. Oh my days, what's that? Nishiro Minato. There we go, with my bizarre accent from lots of places around the world and country. Dear oh dear. Okay. Yes, we're set. I think we've got to save up and buy this area. Do we own? Well, you don't have anything. What will you be and what will you be? Wood? What are you? You are sake. You are wood. You are sake. Obviously, we need that. Anybody making soy sauce? No? No. What do you want to make? Oh, it's beans, isn't it? We don't need to worry. I don't think we're going up this way. I think we're going to come up into the middle here. Which one's more expensive? 1.2 million, 1.3. Well, there we go. This one's cheaper, isn't it? To purchase. So, yes. But beans. Beans, beans, beans. Where on earth are we getting beans? They're up here. Do we own that? Yes. And what are these making? Do I want them to make wood? Or, well, Yamagata is making... Yes, is making that our soy sauce. So we could take it up here, have a warehouse here perhaps, as well as 2 stations. Okay, so let's buy any buildings we need in here and try and figure out exactly what they need. We already have more booze up there and there. Beans? Beans can come down from here. That's the only place for it. So probably another warehouse and another warehouse. We're going to concentrate on stations first, though, before we get to the warehouse stage. So, wood? I think we got these guys making wood at the moment. I think wood would be okay. It's fairly early on. We may need a lot of wood. Yes, I'm going with wood, and it's possibly one of the cheaper ones to make. There we go, we'll get wood. I don't know how much wood we're going to need. We need it in a tool maker's. There we go. Yeah, so wood is going to be a thing. Okay, do you have... You do. You do not, but you're not in the... Are you? No, you're not. They're the only 2 cities in this area, then. Is that correct? And we have purchased everything we want out of there, so we can... That's it. Let's get this. Now we can think about getting this rice up to Akita so that we can start growing up there. Another thing we should really do is possibly have a freight connection between these 2. They're not going to be getting this booze yet. I mean, there's another connection here. I think they make us money, don't they, those things? Right then. So we need another large terminal. Oh, you can't have a terminus as a freight yard. No. A large train station. I mean, aren't they the same price? Yeah, it's just looks, really. I guess it doesn't matter, does it, that we can't have them like this. This can split in 2 directions. But we can use the freight train coming from here to pass goods between the cities along the coast here. Oh, do you know what I've not done? Yes, we've got a lacking in supply towers. Do we fix that? One there. And one here. Although we have maintenance stations, sometimes they'll not use the maintenance stations to fill up on water and on all the goodies. What is it? Water, sand, and oil? National railroad strikes. Don't even want to look at that. Makes me unhappy. Not only that, we're busy. Supply tower in there. Another one there. Another one there. We might as well get these done. Oh, no, you broke, Grand. Now, we could... Let's just pop to the company here. We could take out Another 8.7 million. But if I could pay that off soon, I would prefer that as an option. I mean, we are making money ridiculously fast, and we're about to put more trains on, which is more money. Is it necessary to put them out here? Not really, because we're not running any routes. But you know what my memory's like. There we go. We've got them all down there. We can signal up all the way at Akita now. In. And another supply tower just there. Before a potential triangle, no doubt. What else do we need? Maintenance yards. They're 68,000. We do have the money now. No, we don't. Yes, we do. Here we go. We got it in. I do want it on the other stations as well. How quickly we're making money. It didn't take long before we had 100k again. Which way round have you put this? Oh, yes, because you got that there. We're doing something fancy here. I forgot already. Okay, good. And what I said we're going to do, we're going to have a double track here. But it's going to branch off into a second station we don't have yet. So that's not a thing we can do. How much is a station? 255k? Yes. What do you reckon? I mean, we're going to be passively making the sake down here anyway. I think we're just concentrating on making everything available to Akita to get it growing. And for that matter, Yokoti? Okay, another large train station in here. And then we're good. I want to leave a bit of room so we can have some junction work going on. It'll also put some buildings between them because we've got a branch here. Because we have a bridge in the way, or a river in the way, that creates a bridge. How much is that? 43k, almost have enough. Done. Let's get that signalled immediately. A little bit efficient today, aren't I? Is that going to bite me in the rear? Because I'm not thinking. I am thinking, I promise. Right, we can connect. Do we need to connect that in? Yes. Yes. I would like that connecting in. Doesn't really matter, does it? It's better than leaving it open. We can always branch off before there and come down as well. So yes, I do want that. Because this is going to be the freight line. The one away from the coast. Then we get a nice view on our other train, don't we? Our passenger train that we're going to set up very shortly. That should be everything in there. We need a maintenance yard on there, but they're pricey. It'll probably be cheaper to start setting up some trains. We do own the fishing port there. So we're going to go here, here, and then to Sakata, back to Akita, and then we need freight only for this one. And we're not picking up anything on the last part of the journey. And we're going to go and pick up some more octopods. Okay, and then I said our freight after here is going to go in that way. And after Sakata, we're going to go that way. So we're on the inside. And we need another double line there. We'll accept that though. And we'll buy us... Does it need to be freight? Possibly? I mean, I'm not sure. I like the 10 mile an hour difference almost. Yeah, I'm going to do that. And get an engineer on there. Why not? Accountant. If you make the rest of our team happy, maybe. What do? Employ various tax tricks to reduce the cost of successful auctions. No, you're not really in it. How's our money go up so quick? What happened there? Did I miss something? We got up to... I must have been waffling that much. We ended up going up to 500,000. While that's great, I'm now concerned that I've let too much time go by. Well, not really, as long as we spend that money as soon as we've got it. That way we're just not waiting as long. Yeah, there we go. That should work, shouldn't it? Now we can set that freight line up to also go Oh, it is doing it. There we go. It's going in the inside. Perfect. Brilliant. And now we need a passenger service because that counts towards the growth of Akita and Takata, which in turn will make the other one grow. We'll have you as a passenger line. So after there, you go there, and then after Takata, you go there. Yeah, and now you're using that. We're separated. Passengers and mail only will get us... Where's our... We've only got one express, haven't we? I mean, that's sad. I was hoping for a newer express. We've got Forquinaut is our only one. Alright. I mean, I'll take it. We don't want a security guard on there, but we do want a dining car. What we got here? Kanazawa grows. Right, we need to deal with that because that's more money. Security guard. What do you need to go on? Well, we can purchase you or employ you and stick you on here, perhaps, if you get along with our other guy that's on there. Well, indifferent. You know, I'll take indifferent. Plenty of money in the bank, guys, and we've got them taking freight. Well, they're taking the booze, aren't they, to here? There'll be booze to booze. Is that right? Yeah, that's wine, isn't it? Plum wine. What grew? I can't remember. Something over here. Where are you? Pause that a second. Who grew? Guys, I don't know where this city is that grew. You're not on my map anymore. Can I look that way? Where are you? It's going to be highlighted, Grand, on the mini-map. Why don't you just look there? Yeah, there we go. It's over here. Okay. You might be part of what's going on up north, actually. Kind of. We could maybe have some trains running there. It's nice that these are growing, though. Yes, we've got to put in another business. What sort of business? I don't think it's overly important. I think what's more important for these down here is unlocking some of these later industries so that we've got them ready for when we grow up north. Now, we do have wood here. I would like these to probably deal with steel. Do we have iron and coal up this end? We got coal. That iron. No iron. Can't see any iron in it. Oh, there's iron up in that corner there. Well, they're spread out horribly, aren't they? Because you need coal and iron to make the steel. Well, not yet then. So what else do you have that you could possibly make? We got sake there. Sake there. We have... What else do we need to make this? Salt. Where is the closest salt? Unknown. I mean, we could click on it to find it. It's there. That might be a possibility. Okay, salt. And then you got plant fibers, just straight up plant fibers, which are hidden down here. Do you know what? Should we go for it? See if we can make some paint in here. Why not? That's going to have to be set up, though, obviously. We can upgrade their plums if they are making them. Well, they're not getting enough plums. Where do we get plums from? We've got you using plums, but where are plums? Why did I choose plums? Well, they're over here. There's no easy way down there, is there? Well, that's a bit of a strange move you've done there, Grand. I'm not entirely sure what's going on with your thinking. You might be better off... Well, we could get from here. Not now, though. We'll just leave that as is. When we have a ridiculous amount of income, we'll go back and address that. I will not forget. It is something we should do anyway. We've got salt kind of close here, don't we? Yes. How are we doing? We should start to get octopus. Yes. We need soybeans. We need rice delivered. We need soy sauce delivered, and we need wood delivered. Goodness me. We need a lot of things delivering. You are going to be getting the wood from there. We do have that. How do we get up here? Well, there's a question. Shortcut through here. Looks good. These two can be directly connected. Yes, we can branch in there perhaps as well. Yeah, let's do it. Let's get this at least set up because it's going to be important for this area, isn't it? It's part of the one that needs to grow. Yeah, so Yukoto is going to be one. The other one is Nishiro Minato. That might be pronounced differently every single time. Possibly. Right, large train station. How are we up to 2.3 million? I have no idea. Which one do we want to connect up first? Possibly this inside one. Outside one. Yes. I don't know how they're going to connect up there, to be fair. I might have to rework that. I will make it work. We'll get it working. I'll figure out a way. This could drift off that way, actually. And then this one can go up into... Well, we might need it to go that way as well. It's possible, right? Perhaps another signal-controlled junction, or as many people like to call it, maintenance yard. Then we can come on the inside here. Yeah, okay. This isn't too bad. We'll do that. That means we don't have to worry about the connection so much, as we can branch in with this. I'm gonna say that side. A bypass track might be a thing we do, or perhaps a warehouse out here, which means we can like branch out that way. Yeah, I like it. We'll have another passenger line running this. We may even have a mixed line. I'm not sure yet. What else do we need? Supply towers, of course. Lots of those. We don't want our trains running out of anything, really, do we? Right, that's going in there. Supply tower just there. I know we've got a lot of supply towers, but it's worth it. Make sure we've got our maintenance yards in, along with this station here. And they're going to need wood, which is down here. We can hook that up next time out. They're good. Should we just set up a... What are you doing? Mixed? For now. Let's go with mixed for now. We're just going to send you in there. And then automatic. And we'll have a class 500 on there. And look at that. Just before we go, what we can do is this our last one? No, we've got two. Increase. Ooh, yes. Freight cars, please. That's a big payout for us. That's going to increase our income by no end, or 8%. But we've got a lot of freight going on. That's our big earner. There we go. We'll leave you as freight. Yes. Now, wasn't there a lovely little journey we were going to do last time out? I'm going to save this so we don't miss out on anything. All right, guys, we're on board our Kofu to, I can't remember the other city. It's the one that goes by that river. I said I did want to have a go on this one because it looked great, especially with the river alongside us. And it's very busy in Kofu, isn't it? Goodness me. I hope you enjoyed that one. A lot of building done up north. Thankfully, we got a lot of money in the bank to start us up next time out. And we're going to be concentrating on getting all that rice into Akita. And because we've got to make that very quickly. We want another gold tick, don't we? In fact, we want all gold ticks, and that's the plan. Right, I'll leave you with a little ride, a little mini one. And until next time, take care.